I'm Emily Bartlett from holisticsquid.com, and today I'm going to teach you how to make homemade raw countertop yogurt. There's lots of ways to make homemade raw yogurt, and I've tried them all. I've tried yogurt makers, I've done it in a warm oven, I've used dehydrator, I've even put the jars in a cooler filled with warm water. And those all work perfectly fine, but countertop yogurt is by far the easiest homemade yogurt to make. Here's what you need. 1 packet of Villi starter culture or another mesophilic starter culture, about 5 cups of milk or a mixture of milk and cream to make 1 quart of yogurt plus your starter culture, a quart-sized jar, a pint-sized jar, a tablespoon measuring cup, and some clean cloths. This used to be a flannel receiving blanket, and this one used to be a flour sack towel that are just ripped up to go clean on top of the jars, and some rubber bands. So with the mesophilic yogurts, you just have to let them sit on the countertop while they culture, which makes them so fast. The hardest part of making any raw milk yogurt, whether it's a mesophilic or a thermophilic, is that you have to make a pasteurized starter culture. And lots of people are tempted to skip this step, but I really don't recommend it, because what happens is if you have a raw milk mixed with your starter culture, the raw milk cultures will overtake the starter cultures, and then you won't be culturing anything at all. The good news is that the starter culture is really easy to make, and I'm going to show you how to do that now. So you're going to need about 1 cup to 2 cups of raw milk, and you're going to pour it into a small saucepan over medium-high heat. And we're just going to let this come to a boil. When it starts to rise up the side of the pan, you know that it's ready, and you can turn off the heat and let it sit to the side. Once your pasteurized milk has come to room temperature, you take your starter culture and dump it in, and then just give it a stir. You're going to cover it with a clean cloth and a rubber band, and just let this sit on the counter for about 12 hours until the yogurt has set, and then it's ready to go. Okay, now that we have the starter culture, we're going to make the raw milk yogurt, and it's going to be super easy, like I've been saying all along. So you're going to take a tablespoon of your starter culture and put it in the quart of milk. Stir it up, and you guys, that's it. All you're going to do is cover it up with your clean cloth, put a rubber band on top, and sit this in a warm place for about 12 hours. It doesn't have to be precise. You can leave it overnight while you're sleeping, and in the morning your yogurt is going to be ready to refrigerate. So pop it in the fridge, let it chill, and then you're ready to go. Okay, you guys, here we have it. Raw homemade countertop yogurt. It's so good.